You are learning how to master money, not be a slave to it. And in the beginning, any small victory is what you feel like you need to keep pressing forward. And some of you, unfortunately, want to do that prematurely with trades. I just need that little affirmation, that little nudge. This is going to work for me. I know he said don't push a button. I know he said don't trade, but I have to. Michael, if you could just feel what it feels like to be inside this skin of mine. I got to wake up every day and do this dumb shit and make no money. I'm in a country that doesn't make any fucking money, and I'm in an impoverished nation. I didn't have a father. I didn't have a mother. You know, I can't get a job with my college degree. I dropped out of college. I couldn't afford it. My mom and dad don't do this for me. Look, listen. All that stuff may be true. I had everything stacked against me. Everything. I had no pedigree that had money before me. I had no advantages where people could help me get into certain things, fall into certain, perfect scenarios for jobs. I didn't have any of those advantages. I didn't have this, where somebody's whipping my ass into shape when I'm doing stupid shit. Get me back on the rails. Keep me focused. Let me tell you something. My feelings would not have been fucking hurt because this is exactly how my grandfather talked to me. And I miss it. I wish I could hear that Navy man whip my ass and get your head in the fucking game. Focus on this. What are you looking at that shit for? This is what you're supposed to be focusing on right now. Yes, sir. I didn't have that when he passed away. He didn't see me do this. You have someone in me that proves that we can do this consistently. I'm teaching you how to do it. I'm giving you a mindset, a way of thinking about it, how to conquer your demons, wrestle with them, pin them, beat their fucking ass. But you have to show up and do everything I tell you to do. And everything I tell you not to do, you need to keep it away.
Alrighty, good morning, boys and girls. Happy Tuesday, man. What is it, June 23rd already? Holy shit. Good morning, boys and girls. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you guys are doing well. Welcome in. Hit the like button. Say what is up in the chat. CJS says, I'm scared. I'm scared as well, CJS. Don't worry. You're not alone. We'll be scared together. Don't be shy, boys and girls. Say what's up in the chat. Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys had a good, long weekend. Oh my goodness, good to be back. I wish we perhaps weren't waking up to a absolute dump overnight, but hey, beggars can't be choosers, so we'll have to see what this market wants to do this morning, but not looking the best, potentially, boys and girls, if I'm being totally honest at first glance. Good morning, everybody. What's up, Frankie? Good morning, Hindsight King. Crypto Surfer, good morning. Dominic, good morning. Who else we got in here? Z Trades, good morning. Derzette. Two names I literally can't pronounce, so I'm not even going to try. Good morning, Maui, Big Head Reef. Good morning, CJ. Gecko, good morning. Jan Bana, Adam. Good to see you, man. Mr. Brendan, Felix, good morning. Scott Scalper, Lone Wolf. Good morning, guys. What's up, Choya? Hope you guys are doing well. Good to be back, man. Good to be back. Happy Tuesday, chat. We got market open here in like 30 seconds. So we'll get ready for that. But yes, guys, literally huge overnight move in the market. Obviously, for those of you guys that, I guess I'll put it simple, right? So when you have a big overnight move, right, large range in Asia, large range in Asia session, a lot of the times you just get a small choppy range during New York, right? So big range overnight, usually small range for New York. There's our opening bell, by the way. So a lot of the times what you want to see if we're trading New York session is a small Asia in London range, so we can expect a big range in New York. So the odds are much higher that we're going to get a choppy, rangy New York AM session, if I'm being honest. But it's not a guarantee, just a high likelihood, I would say. So we will see, boys and girls. Going to be obviously patient, picky. If conditions are poor, I want to recognize that as quickly as possible so that we don't get chopped to smithereens. But without further ado, let's take a look. Let me jump up here to... Here's our daily. Let me see the weekly. Okay, so yeah, we've traded now below the previous weekly low. Here's the 3-day chart. I'm just seeing if there's any imbalances. Not daily. There's a little imbalance that was taken out below this low. We're just absolutely heavy right now, unfortunately. So as far as where this is reaching, I guess take your guess. As we scale in, we can find other levels here. One of them's got to give a bounce at some point, but 12-hour, we have a low at 518. This swing low on the 4-hour as well, so it's the same swing low there. That's really it, though. I mean, like, there's really not much else in this range because we're already trading through them here in the overnight hours, to be honest. So we'll see. Potentially 518, or potentially just a seek and destroy range, boys and girls. One or the other. One or the other, man. Otherwise, yeah, this... I mean, once this candle closes, we'll have another 4-hour inefficiency left above here, which we already have up here. But maybe, perhaps, I know that it's people want to be bearish after something like this, but for me, it's like I'm probably more so the opposite of this. We're just so lopsided. This regular trading hours is obviously going to show a big opening range gap as well. So I would more so even look to fade this back up, if anything. Not like a full-blown reversal or anything like that, but a reversal back up into some imbalances before a continuation lower potentially on the higher time frames. So that is kind of the thought process, if anything. So yeah, that's where I'm at, boys. That is where I am at, chat. Let me see. Yeah, not really. I mean, yeah, not really any SMT here. The strongest asset looking like YM for right now. YM has not sold off nearly to the extent that NQ has, or ES even. So we'll see. Good morning, guys. What's up? What's up, everybody? Good morning, Blake. White Mama, good morning. Sonae, good morning. Good to see you. Kookie. So I take 2 L's on No News Monday, then I get to come back to consolidation. Yeah, I'm not going to lie. When I woke up this morning and I saw that we dumped the way that we did, I was like, bro, do I just cancel stream and take the day off? To be honest, but then I was just like, no, we can't do back-to-back days off. We at least got to get on and tape read and, I don't know, shoot the shit, maybe give away an account or something. But we'll see what happens, man. Never say never. You know, just got to be on high alert after a big overnight expansion like that and not be too... Really try not to be too gung-ho with trades, right? Like, if you take a trade, you end up that, you know, kind of identifying that you're trading in chop and you're getting caught in it. Try to, you know, keep those trades to a minimum. You know, but it's not guaranteed. You never know. Perhaps we do get something that's clean anyway. It's all we can do, chat. It's all we can do. Where have I been? Oh, I've been around. I've been around, Frankie. Where have you been? Hope you guys had a good Father's Day weekend as well for the fathers in the chat. Yesterday was pretty clean, actually perfect 10 a.m. Yeah, the only move we had Sempi yesterday in the morning I saw was literally that 10 a.m. Sell-off that we had. It was literally choppy before, right? We kind of grinded up, and then 10 a.m. was just like a straight drop, and then a more chop after. When I looked at it, at least. Objective is the hourly wick, consequent encroachment, and the hourly low. After that, I'm done for the day. The hourly wick CE and the hourly low. Are you talking 518? Z trades? Right here? We'll see here. Got a nice flip on the 5-minute, to be honest, with this opening candle. Only 5 minutes into the open here, but wick down. Kind of a nice flip back up here on the 5-minute, changing the state of delivery to the upside. It's kind of scary, obviously, right here at the open. But see what it wants to do here. I'll watch on the 1. See what it wants to do here. See if it wants to just rip it back up or if it's just going to tank right back down. We are in. Did we hit a 15-minute? No. I thought we did. 5-minute? Still no? Oh. We didn't even trade up into anything, did we? Traded up into that 8:30 opening price. That was it, though. Are we that heavy? Are we that heavy we can't even trade up into the 15-minute? That'd be crazy. What even happened, by the way? Was there a headline that caused this? I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything when I looked. We do have PMI news at 9:45. So in 9 minutes, we got orange folder, manufacturing and flash services PMI. Yeah, the only headline I saw this morning was actually that Trump said that we took out like 19 or 20 million barrels of oil yesterday from the Strait of Hormuz, which was a record apparently. So I would have thought that would have been like a positive headline maybe, but other than that, I didn't see anything. It'd be really nice if you can let your community know if you're not going to stream live. Well, I guess if you don't see a stream scheduled, there's always a chance that I'm not going to be live, but I would recommend putting your notifications on YouTube. It'll tell you when I go live. If I do go live and I'm not scheduled, but yeah, usually I always schedule it if I'm going live the night before. But yeah. My bad, boys. No news Monday, though. Hey, give me a break. Yeah, who's in something right now? Some of you guys might be YOLOing shorts or YOLOing longs. Who knows? Let me know, chat. Who's degenning right now? Today, you're not trading to watch Portugal versus Uzbekistan? Go Portugal? Question mark? I don't know. Despite false statements to the contrary, Iran has fully, completely agreed. That's 2 hours ago. You made me trading alone yesterday so boring. Wasn't there some? There's got to be another. Listen. I know you boys and girls. I know you boys and girls. I know you guys are whoring yourselves around on the streaming intranet of YouTube, day trading streamers. You want to know how I know this, boys and girls? I'll tell you how. Because there are times, let's say either I'm not streaming or like, obviously I don't stream like Asia session or anything like that. So every once in a while, if I'm not doing nothing, sometimes I pop in and I also will watch other streamers just for shits and giggles. And I see a lot of your guys' names in there quite often. And I'm just like, they're cheating on me. They're cheating on me. These hoes really ain't loyal. That's all that I think to myself. I'm just like, these guys, they show up to my streams. They only hit the like button for the giveaways. I got to bribe them so they hit the like button. And then here they are just tramping around, giving themselves away to every streamer, you know? And you know how that makes me feel? You know how that makes me feel? Man. I thought we had something special, chat. I thought we had something special. And here you are just giving it to anyone. Just giving it to anyone. Oh, we need therapy, don't we? Son of a... So... But anyway. So yeah, don't give me that, boys. I know you boys are watching other streamers when I'm not live anyway. So don't give me that. Don't give me that. But I am glad you missed me. I'm happy to hear that. Makes a guy feel good. Makes a guy feel good. Yeah, I missed you guys too if it makes you feel better. But yeah, I can't honestly say I just looked back at price yesterday. Took the morning session off for the most part, but I was on charts and looking at charts by like 11 a.m. And obviously I saw the sell off from 10, but I got to be honest with you. I can't tell you that I necessarily would have been like, I don't know. I can't tell you that I would have been confident enough to be anticipating that. I guess it's hard to say because I wasn't watching it in live time. So, but literally, it was literally the only move yesterday. So we grinded up. So here's like New York AM session yesterday, right? Like market open. We literally just do this barcode for probably the first 30 minutes, and then we get into 10 o'clock. Boom, straight sell off, and then more sideways chop. Like this was, if you didn't catch 10 a.m. yesterday, you got chopped up. That was the only move. So, oops. Quite literally it. You'll never cheat on me. Thank you, CJ. Ah, that's what I like to hear. Don't be lying to me, though. Don't be lying. All right, we traded up into this 15-minute bearish gap. We'll see if this wants to, flip this range maybe, but yeah, let me know if you guys are in anything right now. I'm kind of just waiting on this. Expecting a high chance of choppy price this morning with the overnight move being so large. But yeah, let's see, boys. What do we got here in the poll? 43% of the chat is bearish. Yeah, more bears than bulls today. 36% bulls. We'll just watch this first 15 probably. See if this first 15 or see if this 15-minute imbalance wants to sponsor that move down to this swing low at 518, or if we're going to find a bounce here. The only SMT really at these lows would be with YM. You just caught 50 points on the long, Jordan. Congrats, man. Congrats. I mean, 50 points is so easy to come by these days with the volatility. Like, what is this range right here? You guys remember when 50 points used to be like a lot? Wow, that's crazy. That's 135 points. You guys remember that? You guys remember like when you first started learning about ICT concepts and it was like a thing on social media to basically just try to get like 5 handles out of the S&P? Maybe like 20 handles out of the NQ. You guys remember that? Simpler times, huh? Dude, that was a real thing. 5 handles. When I first started trading the 2022 model, that was literally, I did that. I was like, I'm just going to try to get 5 handles. And then that was when I became a believer, boys. How does anyone trade minis instead of micros? Full port, baby. Well, especially like, I don't know. Especially like on eval accounts, in funded accounts, it's just like you're eating up a lot of margin very quickly, even with a small, you know what I'm saying? It doesn't take much to burn those accounts on minis at this point. But I'll tell you what, if you got a fat chunk sitting in a live account and you're throwing minis around and you're catching some of these moves, holy shit. You're either rich or selling your house, if you have one. The 5-handle trader. Yep. Yeah, those were simpler times, boys, huh? That was peak Biden markets, huh? Peak Biden. By the way, ES took Friday. Yeah, I mean, we're the weakest on NQ for sure. So, I mean, when I say that there's no SMT, I'm just looking at like recent structure, I guess. Sure, you could probably look and find some SMT if you really try hard enough between ES and NQ. Like this, for example, like this 518 low technically that I have marked out on NQ was, I believe, taken on ES. Yes, it was. So yes, there is technically an SMT there. I'm just going off of like even, so like right here, we took out this low here at the open on NQ. We also took that out on ES right here. Oops. Kind of hard to see, but, and then Dow Jones. Dow Jones were equal lows right now. So, yeah. Well, boys, so far it's doing exactly what we thought. Kind of just chopping here. I mean, it's so funny to say that we're chopping when we're still covering like almost 200 points, but yep, exactly kind of what we thought. We got, oh, news just dropped actually. I missed it. So we're past the PMI news now, 9:45. See if we find some here around 10. Yeah, I mean, realistically though, like if we just kind of where my head is at, like if we don't get something here around 10 o'clock, it's probably going to be like more of this, to be honest, for the rest of the morning. So here's what I will tell you, boys and girls, as a backup plan. You guys ready for this? Take notes. Take notes if you need to. What I want you to do, every single one of you, what I want you to do is I want you to, first of all, I want you to kind of like, you know, blow on your fingers like this, because I know some of you guys like, a lot of you guys probably got carpal tunnel, if I'm being honest, because you guys, your hands never leave the mouse and the keyboard. So what I want you to do, because some of you guys also got sweaty hands, so I want you to kind of blow them off a little bit, right? Shake them off. And I want you to do is I want you to take the mouse, and I want you to go right down below where you see my ugly mug on the chart. And I want you to hit that old like button. It'll look just like a thumb like this. What you're going to do is you're going to hit that thumb. You're going to hit that like button. And then if nothing else, we're still going to do a giveaway. So, but that's what I need. That's what I need from every single one of you right now. That exact sequence. If you follow that exact sequence, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. That's all I can tell you. And I'm not one to make guarantees usually, but for this, yeah, I think we can. Holy shit, pump it right back up, huh? Pump it right back up, huh? Yeah, ES definitely. Well, YM technically leading. ES in second. NQ in last. Are you cutting? You look lean. Thanks, man. I mean, yeah, I'm kind of done. Well, I shouldn't say I'm done cutting, but I'm in more of like a recomp now. But yeah, I'm pretty much done cutting for the summer. But yes. We've got to pump it up, don't you know? Pump it up. All right, guys. So macro is incoming here in like a minute. What we're gonna have when this hourly and 4 hour closes is obviously some imbalances up here on the 4 hour that we can use to trade into. Obviously hourly as well. And as far as like bullish PD arrays go, I mean, the only thing that we have that we're using down here is this daily fair value gap, right? Daily, you could mark it out from this volume imbalance to, I guess this would technically be a sus block, wouldn't it? This is a sus block on the daily chart, boys. It's suspended. But yeah, that'd be kind of my idea, which is what I said. If I have any idea today, it's a trade back up into these 4 hour bearish gaps. And try that. All right, we're in the macro now. Only problem is we're still in this 15, like, these are two 15-minute gaps, 30-minute gap here. You know, if we got like an hourly change in the state back up, that'd be a great sign. So I'm just like I'm not eager to like jump in on this because I am a little bit timid from the drop overnight, to be honest. TBH. I'm scared, chat. I'm scared. You want me to admit it? I'll say it. Does it make me less of a man? I don't care. I think it makes me more of a man. First I was afraid. I was petrified. Thinking I could never live without you by my side. But then I spent so many nights thinking how you did me wrong. And I grew strong. I learned how to get along, and so we're back from outer space. TBQ, what the hell is that? Not sure what that is, Felix. How do I deal with uncertainty at the moment of execution? I was right about market going higher from the 1 minute FEG because that's my model. But how do I deal with the uncertainty at the moment? There's a chance you might be sizing too much, and that could be probably part of your hesitancy. If you really are not sized up more than you care to lose, then it's really just a matter of just pressing the button and letting it play out. But with that being said, there's also times when, you know, there's times when the way that the market will present or set itself up that you're just not going to be as confident. I mean, that is part of trading, right? Like, I know some traders out there are very mechanical and they don't ever use any discretion, or they say they don't use any discretion. Their model might not be discretionary, but every single one of us as traders has discretion that we're using at all times regardless, right? That's why you have emotions that come in and you revenge trade, or you FOMO trade, or you manage your trade improperly, right? Like, these are all things that we're all dealing with, regardless of how mechanical your shit is. And to say that you have no discretion at any point in time would just not be true. So, I mean, yeah, there's just times when that is the case, right? There's going to be times when the market kind of sets up in a way that you're not as confident with it. And then there's times when it's just like the easiest thing in the world and it's like so clear and obvious, right? And that is just part of it. But yeah, biggest thing is sizing, right? Biggest thing is sizing. I've always felt like but you could even size down more if you know, let's say it's a trade setup that you do like, but you don't love it. Hypothetically, a lot of people would say, oh, for my B+ setups, I size down a little bit, or for my fucking A+ setups, I do full size. You'll hear people say stuff like that. I don't personally believe in like necessarily A+ setups, but I could get why using that type of a categorization could help a trader in a moment like what you're describing. But yeah, welcome to trading, man. Got to make split-second decisions and live with the outcome. Probably the best analogy that I've ever heard when it comes to trading, though, is the baseball analogy, which is when you're up to bat in baseball, right? Now, in baseball, if you sit there and you watch like perfect strike after perfect strike after perfect strike, after 3 of them, you're going to be called out, right? You're going to be out if you don't swing at 3 strikes. Versus in trading, you could sit here and you could watch pitch after pitch after pitch after pitch, and you're never required to swing until you want to swing, essentially, at your perfect pitch. Because you don't get penalized. You don't get penalized for waiting. You can wait and let trades come and go if you don't feel good about them. I think that is probably the biggest thing, right? Is like, you know, if you really feel that out of sorts about a trade condition or a trade setup, just don't take it. Or take it on paper. But yeah, as soon as you enter the trade, you got to part ways with the money. Like if you're risking $400 on a trade, that money's gone from your account. The moment you enter the trade, that's how you need to feel about it. Easier said than done, but that is the truth. What's up, Anthony? Should I take my withdrawal USDT or USDC? I don't really know the difference. Apparently, RiseWorks is down. I mean, you're probably converting it, I'm assuming, Anthony, like to cash afterward anyway. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't matter. Yes, it is me trading. I did. Well, yeah, I haven't taken the long yet, right? We did just get a long up to this recent swing high. But yeah, I've just been sitting on hands here. Big overnight range, so kind of would like to give the market a chance to kind of set in some structure. You know, I wasn't necessarily trying to like predict the bottom of the move necessarily. Which, to be honest, after a long weekend, especially me taking yesterday off as well. I mean, you got to think we had a bank holiday on Friday. Weekend, I took yesterday morning off. I'm not going to lie, boys. I do feel a little bit eager to get back to the freaking button pushing, if I'm being honest with you. Let me at them. Let me push a button. That's kind of what I'm feeling like, but I know I got to be a good boy. Oh, hang on here 1 second. Oh, you shitting me. Why does it do that? Hang on 1 sec. Uno momento. Un momento, chat. Might want to be logged in, huh? That might help. But yeah, hourly about to close here in 2 minutes. Looking like we are going to get this hourly, you know, changing the state to the upside. That's a good sign. Could look to frame hourly PO3 off of that into 10 o'clock. And obviously our entire range, what I'd be just going for really is that rebalance, right? So if we just go from like Asia range, so many levels you could technically use here. Regular trading hours. Let's see, where's our opening range gap for that? Pretty similar. Opening range gap. If we just drop I'm gonna drop a level here. Like the consequent encroachment, 50%, 134, 30,000, 134. Which lines up actually fucking perfectly with that 4-hour gap. Lines up actually perfect. So yeah, let's see. Let's see how this 10 a.m. hourly candle wants to print. But yeah, gonna try to find a PO3 to use off of that into that 134 or toward that 134. There was a new hour. There's 10. Holy moly, though, huh? We're soaring. Flying. I look like a thumb. Love you, brother. Thanks, man. Hit the thumb on the live stream if you wouldn't mind. Could be worse. I guess all things considered, looking like a thumb isn't the worst thing in the world, is it? All right, I guess we're just gonna bump all the way up. White Mamba says he has a feeling this is manipulation. You think this up move is manipulation, Mamba? Is that what you're saying? I think overall what we are going to maybe see is I think this move continues up into here. And then we end up continuing lower. Higher time frame perspective is what I think. And if not, we're going all the way back to all-time highs. So that's really it. Yeah, did not take anything here prior to 10 a.m. Wanted to see the hourly candle close and get through that opening range, first 30 minutes. So I'm not in anything. Some of you guys may be in longs. You know, kind of pointed out right away that this 5 minute, you know, right off the open, 5 minute change in the state higher. Some of you guys maybe were willing to front run like these 15-minute bearish PD arrays, these 15-minute imbalances. And yeah, I guess if you did that, you're sitting all right here. Really, if you joined, we kind of just stair-stepped this up. So yeah, let me know if you guys are still holding. Let me know if you guys are out. Some of you guys maybe got out at this recent high up here, expecting more of a seek and destroy condition. So congrats if you guys did go long. Would I just send them my Bitcoin receiving address? I don't know who you're talking about, Anthony. But yeah, I mean, usually if you're withdrawing from something with cryptocurrency, then yeah, you just provide the address that you're receiving it to. Completely wrong. Well, yeah, well, hey, listen, boys. Most of the chat was bearish, and we just literally dumped overnight. So I'm not gonna lie. I thought the more likely scenario was a move to the upside, even if it's short term. But I was not trying to be too gung-ho this morning and get caught in some shit. So this move is pumping up right now. I'm not in anything, haven't taken anything, but yeah, Anthony, just provide the whatever crypto they're sending you, whether it's Bitcoin or, you know, might be an Ethereum wallet. They should tell you though what kind of wallet they want. But nobody in the chat said that there really not any sort of like, we've just been so headline driven, but was there really no headlines that caused the 3% down move overnight? We just decided, hey, fuck it, it's Asia session. It's Asia session, it's London session, let's just tank this shit. Is that what you guys are telling me from your guys' research and analysis? Is that what happened? Can you guys confirm or deny, or was there was literally nothing out there that caused this? This was just Baron Trump pressing buttons. He took a little bit of profit and he got back in. Yeah, I didn't see anything either. I didn't see anything either. Iran denied IAEA access to their facilities? No. Well, they don't even have nukes. The IAEA, isn't that the nuclear peace treaty, right? That, for example, like Israel is not a part of. Although Israel denies having, well, I shouldn't say they deny having nukes. You literally can't even ask if they have nukes because it just doesn't get answered, or you, I don't know, get canceled. But yeah, Israel's not a part of the IAEA. I mean, Iran doesn't have nukes, but plus we're part of the deal was that they were never ever going to have them. So, but no, I didn't see that. Maybe it's true. Evan says, the reason the market is dumping today, AI chip unwind, Kospi crashed 10%, Samsung and SK Hynix dropped 12% after reports Hynix is slowing AI chip expansion, Kospi circuit breaker, quarter end flows. All right, so Evan says it's from an AI chip company. Who knows? I did see SpaceX. Was SpaceX below its IPO? I should have added the ticker here. Let's see where we're at on the heat map. Nvidia's down 2.5%. Microsoft's up 2%. Amazon's up 1%. I mean, a lot of red over here though. AMD's down 5%. Micron's down, damn, almost 10%. 9.5%. What is SpaceX below its IPO? What's the SPCX? Oh my God, it did. It reached it. It reached it, boys. Here we go. Here we go on SpaceX IPO. If you bought the IPO here around, what is it, 150? Was that the IPO open? We went up from 150 to the high at one point. We reached 225. So a nice little 50% gain there, but already back to that open. People are about to get liquidated, I think. Why is that not loading? Oops. I mean, holy cow, man. Just traced, retraced into this 1 minute. Look at this. Look at this candle out of this 1 minute gap. Will it close or wick? Didn't quite get to that 5 minute. We immediately rebalanced on the 5 minute. There was a little 5 minute gap just below there, like right below that hourly opening price. I had my eye on, and we're not getting there, are we? We are not getting there. Let's see if we can. Yeah, the 5 minute. Let's mark it out. A little 5 minute gap right here. I really don't want to like chase this up here. 15-minute close in 4 minutes. Gonna leave behind a 15-minute gap, likely as well. But yeah, I am bullish. I am more so bullish, guys, after this hourly. Right? And then try to find something in that to use. I am midnight. It's not chasing, Tyler. It's called buying the trend. Here's one thing I've noticed about you boys in the chat. It's chasing 100% of the time if it loses. Well, even if it wins, actually, sometimes it's chasing. Here's what moral of the story is. Regardless of what trade you take, it's always the wrong answer. You're always doing something wrong in the eyes of somebody. But to me, it would feel like chasing. To you guys, maybe not. To me, it kind of would. To me, it kind of would. So I want to wait. What's up, Kevin? Good to see you, man. You're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. So true. Yeah. Welcome to the real world. Meanwhile, you got YM pumping up here to another new high. $15-minute breaker. Yep. Yep. I mean, we got the confirmation, right, from the 1 hour. So we got the higher time frame confirmation for a flip to try to take this from discount to a premium of the range, right? So really, it's just about, for me, I want to be able to be precise and try to find something within that on the smaller time frames. And if you guys are already in, then you're already in. But I personally wanted to wait for that hourly confirmation first, especially after the dump that we had overnight, right? Like just so heavy. Just so heavy. Give me like a higher time frame shift that I can use as a confirmation. And then at that point, I can view the low as a protected low on the hourly. And then try to trade in accordance with that for continuation. So I mean, that's the whole thought process. Yes, Bjorn saw. I am hunting longs. We are going to have this 15-minute candle close here in... I can actually just delete these. But we are going to have a 15-minute inefficiency open as well now as well, right? So here's your breaker. Here's your bullish fair value gap. So unicorn here. Idea would be, you know, hopefully retrace into this. Set up something real nice and juicy and... slap that shit. Or is that the low right there? Oh, it is. Yeah, this is the 15-minute. So yeah, that's what I'm waiting on, chat. We'll see. I don't know. It might just might just rip all the way back up without me. I don't know. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. 15-minute gap for continuation. Yep, that's the thought. From which high on the 15-minute would you mark the breaker? On the 15-minute, would I mark the breaker? I mean, some people do it differently. I don't know how you guys do it. If you guys like to use bodies or wicks. I don't necessarily know if there's a right or wrong, per se, but I do think the bodies are cleaner personally. I tend to gravitate towards the bodies. So I would mark it out like this. I was going to say, I thought I had one. That's how I would look at it, right? you know, but that's just using a 15-minute candle close, right? Like really it's this entire sequence. So you can mark this out from like the 5. And I don't think it's necessarily wrong to use the wick. I'm not ICT though, so maybe he would say something different, but like I said, if you use the wick, if you don't use the wick, kind of a personal preference really, but yeah, let me know what you guys use. I like the bodies personally, but there is times when we only get to the wick and then the wick provides the move. But that's why it's like if you're in a situation like this, like on a 15-minute especially, I'm not usually like setting limit orders inside of this 15-minute higher time frame PD array. I'm not to say you couldn't, but I'm just usually not. So usually what I'm doing is if we trade into something on like the 15-minute, the hourly, then I'm scaling back into the 1 minute and I'm waiting for, you know, confirmation to the upside, whether that's change in the state, inversion, both, right? Whatever it might be. And then I'm getting a more refined entry from that. So that's how I like to trade it, but to each their own. So yeah, 15-minute gap at 921. I'm wanting to see us trade down into that for a continuation and then hunt some longs. My target for the longs is really just this 134, which is the consequent encroachment of the opening range gap from the overnight move. And it's also the beginning of the higher 4-hour gap. It's literally like the exact same level. So I really like that. So really, I guess you could say this higher 4-hour gap is my target. So that's what I'm targeting here for the longs. The long ideas. So, you know, if we just kind of grind our way up to there without getting back to this 15-minute, I'm probably going to flip my thought process going into like, I don't know about necessarily this morning, but maybe like this afternoon in like a new 4-hour candle perhaps would be, I'd actually probably be anticipating the short at that point. You know? Let's say this 4-hour candle comes up, trades up into here. New 4-hour opens at like 2. We sweep the 4-hour high and then start retracing back down. I think that'd be a decent idea. Whether or not that move would play out today as well or not. It's so hot over here in the UK, 38 degrees. 38 degrees Celsius. What is that in Fahrenheit? Yeah, boys, we got what is it today? 77. 77 over here, chat. I think I got a little sunburned yesterday, which is good. Just a little bit, like the perfect amount. What's up, Debbie? Good to see you. Stop listening to ICT, guys. We'll never stop listening to ICT. Absolutely not. How dare you? Happy Father's Day to ICT, by the way. ICT, if you're out there, if you're listening, if you can hear me. ICT. If you can hear me, ICT. Please save us. Happy Father's Day, ICT, if you're out there listening. We are all your children. Yeah, guys, this honestly might just rip right up to that 4-hour gap and not come back for this 15-minute at this point. I mean, we couldn't even get back to this like hourly opening price. All right, we just hit this 1-minute gap and literally that's it. 1-minute gap fill. Pumping new highs here. Who's in the longs though? Who's holding longs? I know some of you guys were trying to hunt the longs down here from the open, which we were discussing, but who is actually still holding runners at this point? Let me know. Drop your trades in the Discord. Drop them in there. Drop them in there. This was posted at 10. What is going on here? All right. Long. Stop, break even, or loss. I can't really tell. But then relonged. A lot of partialing going on, but congrats, Resu. What is this? Is this a break even, or I think got along there. NQ Reaper. See, this is what I'm talking about though. Y'all have been cheating on me. Y'all cheating on me with Top Step TV. What the fuck? Oh wait, no, this is Top Step X. So this is probably a widget on their platform, isn't it? Never mind. I take it back. I take it back, NQ Reaper. Forgive me. Caught the long there from, I can't really read what that is. 792 to 976. 792. 792. Right here. I'm trying to see where you entered at. Somewhere right here. Congrats, man. Oh, Kookie slapped this 1 minute FEG. Added. Very nice, Kookie. Micro. I was about to say, is this minis? Yeah, nice, Kookie. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Minus 1,400. Max loss limit is 2,000. You got 573 margin left. Blake, you got this, Blake. You got this, Blake. Not today, Satan. We are all ICT's children, chat, whether you want to admit it or not. Even if you don't trade ICT concepts, you're definitely still ICT's child. Oh, man. PA's garbage. Honestly, Grizzly, I'm not hating the PA so far. If I'm being totally honest with you, like, obviously I was timid a little bit coming into the session because of how much we moved overnight. Totally normal, totally, you know, reasonable, I would say. But so far, like, this is not bad. I'm not gonna lie to you. Seems pretty good. I mean, obviously, you know, if you're waiting for retracement to try to, like, get the long after 10 a.m., maybe that's why you're saying that, which I agree. We're kind of, like, not really giving a whole lot of opportunity unless you're willing to join the move up here, which I'm personally not. So if I miss it, I miss it, I guess. But yeah, I mean, so far for a 3% down move overnight, I actually don't think this is bad at all. This is actually pretty good. We'll see if we catch any. We'll see if I catch anything though. All right, peace out, Cookie. Have a good one, man. We'll see you tomorrow. Gohan says, me hold long. Me try to join long. It's better to be outside a trade waiting for entry than inside a trade wanting to exit. Good point, Canal Aftermarket. Good point, good point. You'd rather be my child. I don't know. You didn't wish me a happy Father's Day. No son of mine. Oh, also, yeah, also you said stop listening to ICT. No son of mine will forsake our trading mentor, Mr. Michael. Don't make me put you in timeout. You think about what you've done. Retrace to 872 is all you want. 872, I like that area. Yep. You're looking at the breaker. I like it, I like it, I like it. How many sons you got? A lot. A lot. Anyone in here watching without a wiener or with a wiener? You're all my stepsons. You're all my stepsons. 138-minute FEG, long, long, long. I like that. Nika says, I'm scared. We all are, Nika. Don't worry. I had it right the first time without a wiener. So wait, no, that wouldn't be right. My sons. Listen, if I'm going to call him a son, they have to have a wiener, Kevin. You know what I mean? We don't play that way. James says he's watching with no draws on. Prove it. That's the thing about you guys. You guys talk all this big game, but you guys never back it up, do you? You guys talk all this big game. Oh, I'm watching with no pants on. Like, prove it. You know, like, I ain't seen it. Just saying. Listen, you think this general chat in the Discord is for nothing? Would you still consider me your son? Well, you know, I can't say that I would teach my son to watch other men with no pants on, but you know, it's nothing we can't overcome, I guess, James. I could have some grace. The best rage baiter out there, I would not give myself that title. I think if I committed myself to the character of rage baiting, maybe I could be good at it. I'm just kind of a troll. Like, I'm just kind of a troll with the live chat, especially when we're just waiting on Price to do some shit. It's kind of my coping mechanism for wasting time, but yeah, no, I gotta give Dodgy the tip of the cap for best rage baiter. He's absolutely made the decision to be the best rage baiter, and he is the best so far. It's just, I don't know. He's a harsh but just father. Yeah, that's right. Listen, I'm not mad. I'm just disappointed. ICT mentorship watch order. For those of you guys that are new, and if you're not in the Discord, jump into the Discord. But my recommendation, if you're looking for where to start with ICT concepts, I'm not suggesting that you don't watch all the other videos. But what I am suggesting is if you go to the resources section and you go to ICT vids must watch, and you click on this playlist right here, these are the videos I have found to be the most helpful and that would be the most helpful for newer traders getting into ICT concepts. It's got a little mixture of everything. It's got 2022. It's got 2023. Some core content in there. I don't know if there's any 2020. I don't know if I added any 2024. I made this playlist. It might have a couple 2024s in there. But most of the videos are actually from 2023. And then like a handful from 2022. But yeah, that is where I would recommend beginning. Am I ready to catch these longs? Yeah, I'd say. You know, if we can get to that 15-minute. For the love. For heaven's sakes. If I wasn't a trader, you'll make a good streamer. Well, what's funny is I'm doing both right now in more clips. Yeah, I feel like I do a lot of clip farming, but I don't actually farm any clips. So it's kind of like a lost cause. Does anybody want a clip for me? You gotta be good at you gotta be good at it though. And I don't know, I'm kind of picky with editing. Bobby, I'm a diamond gooner. Holy shit. Diamond, James. That's pretty good. I thought you were about to say your unreal rank. Dodgy be acting like that? Well, dude, yeah. Bro, it's a character for sure that Dodgy has committed to, right? Like, I actually don't think... Like, Dodgy knows what he's doing. He's purposely rage baiting. I mean, he admits it. He purposely rage baits people for views and for engagement. You know, he doesn't lie about it. That is exactly what he's admitted to doing. Just kind of like Patrick Whelan, you know, he got a lot of engagement from, like, actually beefing with everybody. So, it's just a marketing method at the end of the day, but... Are you going to pay me if I clip you? Only if it's good. I've shown you guys some of the offers that I've gotten from people where they're like, "Hey man, I'd love to be your full-time like thumbnail designer." And then they send me like some examples of the thumbnails, or they make me like an example thumbnail, and it just looks like I showed you guys that one time in my Instagram DMs what someone sent me, and then they wanted me to pay them. I'm like, oh God. You took the body tap on the breaker part of the strategy, helped me look at CISD a lot different. Yeah, the body tap, we don't always get it. Like if we're in a hurry to get somewhere, which you guys have obviously probably noticed at times. So we don't always get the body, but if we can get the body tap on like a change in the state, it is usually just such a high precision, very little to no drawdown execution that, you know, is just very high probability for delivery. But so I definitely prefer the bodies because of that. But there are times if you're picky about it, you might miss out. It just depends. All right, so we've traded down into the 15. It is after 10:30 here as well. So now I'm hunting continuations long. See what it wants to set up here. The 30K level. Yep. ES close. Well, we're short of 7,500, but we're close to 7,500. 477 right now, 478. Yeah, what's honestly going through what you said, yeah, the hourly PO3. What's honestly going through my mind right now as E-Trades is that I hope we don't inverse here, to be honest. The reason I say that is because it'll obviously make me have to make a decision, and I don't know if I trust this yet. So that's why I hope we don't inverse here and we just keep driving down here a little bit more. Will I take the 1 minute inverse? I'll think about it, but like I just kind of just explained what my thought process was here. Always watching the big levels. Hey, man, they work. Psychological levels, whole numbers, they're real for sure. That used to be when I first traded like support and resistance. That was like a big part of where I looked for reversals was at whole numbers. Whole numbers and quarter levels was a big part of my strategy, and it definitely worked. It definitely works. Just like any strategy, though, right? It works and it doesn't at times. You got to think in terms of like big money, smart money. You know, what is the like, what is the process? What is the methodology for them placing orders, right? A lot of big orders do likely get placed around these whole numbers in big numbers, right? Not necessarily from a market execution standpoint, but like there's probably orders resting at those levels, whether for taking profit or entering. So yes, a lot of logic behind them. All right, well, we're getting the inversion here, I think. And changing the state, I also think. Yeah. I'm going to give it a go there, boys. I'm just going to go light. I'm going to go 2 micros. I'm going to go light in case this does like run me out and then we have to reset up in 11. Good enough to try though for me. So in that, trying to get to that upper 4-hour gap, the consequent encroachment of the opening range gap as well. 15-minute gap, tap here. 1 minute inversion to the upside. Didn't necessarily confirm the 1 minute CISD until just there. So there we go. We'll see though. 10:38 though, so we're kind of at a somewhat awkward time of the hour. I like that we're past 10:30 though. Any giveaways today? Yes, if you like the stream. If you like the stream. Well, glad I sized down. Insta reversal. Insta stopped. Yeah, not great. I'm not going to close it early. It doesn't really pay to save that little bit, but yeah, this is going to be a stop. Oh. Top ticking the stop losses, Felix. Yes. That is the one problem with inversion entries is you top tick. You literally top tick the wrong direction if it doesn't work. Usually. Exactly the case here. Not a bad setup though, right? Like post 10:30, traded into the 15-minute. We're expecting the 15-minute to give continuation for higher. Timing, obviously, a big part of it. So, I mean, I'm happy I sized down there. I told you guys here, like, if we got this inversion here, I was going to feel a little bit iffy about it. You know? But I'm just following through with my plan here, right? So, small little paper cut there. We'll see if we find another setup with it around 11 o'clock. But, yeah. This is what it is. Are you a bad person for feeling a little bit better after seeing the lot? No. No, I'm the same way. If I'm watching other traders or streamers take losses, it kind of I get it. I get it. It's like a weird fucking as traders, we're honestly so toxic. None of us want to admit it, but we're pretty toxic. I think it's just because we've been scarred. We all have PTSD from the markets from one point or another, right? So it's like it's normal, I think. First time well, it's not a signal sim, but you shouldn't take signals. You naughty, naughty boy. No wonder it lost. I don't know we had a signal bot in here. But yeah, if you're cooked, Simba, code Tyler. Code Tyler. I only did 2 micros on that, so I'm happy I sized down even a little bit more. Minus 380 cents. Well, yeah. Did you struggle with overcomplicating setups in the past? I mean, I still overcomplicate setups from time to time, right? If I'm unsure about a market. But, I mean, once you get to a point where it's just like, I feel like after some years go by, you eventually, like, you kind of just stop giving a fuck if you take a loss. You know, I mean, really what it comes down to is like, all right, have a plan for a trade. If the trade sets up for your plan, you fucking take the trade with good risk. I mean, it's all you can do. There's literally nothing else that we can control. You have that 10 a.m. marked out. Why not extend it? What are you talking about? It is extended. This whole indicator shows it. I don't know if you guys can see it very well, but I have it marked out like an orangish, goldish line. Oh yeah, this is the 10 a.m. right here. Well, go short then, Danny. Hell, man, go short. Don't let me stop you. I'm bullish because I want to see us dig into this imbalance. And we got the 1 hour change in the stay higher. So I'm viewing this as a protected low for right now. That's how I'm viewing it. So yeah, we'll see. We got 10:44, about to close the 15-minute, and then we're going to be in the 11 a.m. macro. So I'm going to look to replay the same idea in 11 a.m. if it sets up. Ain't nothing new. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. So yeah, we'll see, man. We'll see. And if I'm wrong and we just fucking tank through here, then I guess hopefully I'll just try to avoid a loss. Hopefully it doesn't set up something. Type shit. All right, we're trading into now the 15-minute bullish breaker. 15-minute close there. And also going to be trading into this previous hourly opening price from, I guess, 8 a.m. Oh! 2 joules. I am Midnight. Thank you for the gifted silver star, 2 joules. Gifted silver star, 2 joules? What is that? I've never seen that before. I've never actually seen that before. What is that? You gifted silver star, 2 joules? What? I don't know what that does, to be honest, but thanks, man. I really don't know what that does. Neat. Might go lower from here. We might. Setting up TradeSync when I pass an eval, is that considered live or demo? It's demo until you actually get moved live with the prop firm. It's always demo, even if you're funded. Well, that's what it equals 2 Jews. I actually thought that's what it said at first as well. Oh, God. I thought that's what it said. Yeah. Oh, and then by the way, for those of you guys that do use TradeSync or are maybe interested in TradeSync, well, a couple things. First off, if you guys haven't been using code Tyler30, that will save you 30% off the first month. The original code, which is just code Tyler, this is for TradeSync specifically, is only 10% off. So that's one thing. But then two, they've been developing their own basically platform called Hyperprop, which I will keep you guys posted, but they actually just reached out to me over the weekend, and they are offering to allow basically beta testers. So I could, for those of you guys that would be interested in maybe beta testing their new platform, Hyperprop, I will keep you guys updated on that, but that is probably this week. I'll have an opportunity for those of you guys that want to try it out or to look at it. So just a heads up on that. Waiting for consequent encroachment, 5th or then a 5 in 1 minute. Yeah, same here. Like I said, if it just rips back through here, I mean, it is what it is. I clearly was wrong about just bullish continuation playing out at this time, which is fine. But yeah, I'm looking for the same thing as you guys. I want to see a bounce here, and then see if 11 a.m. macro can set up that same idea for long, and then I'll try it again. I will try it again. Oh no, Blake. Fuck, Blake, dude. Hang on, Blake. Blake, don't go nowhere, Blake, because we're going to do a giveaway probably. If you guys are hitting the like button. I don't know if you guys are hitting the like button or not. But yeah, we're 24 likes away from at least doing one giveaway today, Blake. Maybe you'll win the giveaway, Blake. I am sorry to hear that, though, man. Blake posted this earlier in the chat because he ain't afraid of the backlash, but he posted that he was down 1,400 on his Express with just under 600 margin left. So, fucking A. You've never won a giveaway before, but Blake, that means you're due. That literally means you're due. You're due to win one. You know what I'm saying? What's funny now is if you do win, everyone's going to say it's rigged. If you do win now, everyone's going to be like, rigged. But hey. Blake, don't beat yourself up, though, man. We've all fucking blown funded accounts. I've had funded accounts that were so fucking far in profit that I ended up blowing without taking a payout from. You'd fucking actually throw up. So don't beat yourself up about it. Don't beat yourself up about it. Hopefully ICT will help. 1 second here. Hopefully this gives you some peace of mind.
You're going to do it wrong. You're going to have transactions that don't pan out, that are profitable. And it doesn't mean you can't trade. It doesn't mean that your system's flawed. It doesn't mean that you won't eventually become long-term consistent. It just means that individual decision didn't pan out for you, and that's okay. That's one of the main takeaways I want you to understand.
Hopefully that helps, man. It always makes me feel better. Not really, but I like to think so. Macro time, yep. Macro time. holy shit. All right, we're pumping here. I'm looking to rejoin this long, guys. I honestly might stop order this in case this fucking just rips. Oh, I might buy stop here. Like right at this candle high. So I have a limit order set at 928.50 for a buy stop order. Breakout technique, you like it? Thanks, man. It's something that I'm trying to utilize a little bit more so. Like if I you guys have seen me get left behind on so many trades when I wait for like a pullback after a close or whatever. And I've been trying to utilize all of our weapons, which includes using buy stops. Especially like in the market that we've been in where price just fucking runs when it wants to go. So I've been trying to use them a little bit more. We caught a couple nice trades. Was that last week or the week before using stop orders? But also saves you from a trade here, right? So we didn't get the breaker closure here. And now we're trading back down to a low. So I'm not in this, which is saving me from, well, it would be another L, right, if I just market executed there. But the reason for the stop order was I wanted to wait for a closure here, above here, to enter. But I was also a little worried that this next candle maybe would just like, you guys know what I'm talking about, Shrek candle up. But all right, guys, well, loss avoided there, I guess. Didn't get the trade. I shouldn't say loss avoided. There was no confirmation on that for me. Now in comes, like if this does go like to the lows, to me, or like towards these lows down in here, 930 open, etc. Like I would look at this as now we got that seek and destroy post big overnight move type action. If that happens, right? We are SMTing the current 1 minute lows with a yes. YM is printing a bullish 15-minute candle currently, and NQ and ES are going down. Yeah, there we go. Oh, jeez. SMT is no more. Watching for long sitting on hands. Yes, I'm doing the same right now. We got to be at OTE of this range, right? Damn near. Oh, we're at 50% here. OT is a little bit lower. I guess it wants to fill in that 5. Yeah, look at these. Look at these hourly candles now, right? Like literal barcode. So not for the moment, not the hourly power of 3 that you're wanting to see for obviously any sort of continuation. If it doesn't go 50% retracement on the 1 minute from the bottom to the top, it's crazy. It doesn't go 50% retracement on the 1 minute from the bottom to the top? What? Why didn't I trade for the last few days? Well, Friday was a holiday, right? Friday was a holiday, then we had the weekend, and then yesterday was just a no news Monday. And to be honest, when I woke up yesterday morning, I looked at the charts and I was like, I honestly didn't really have a draw that I liked. I honestly just had no idea where the market was wanting to go. So I was like, yeah, I'm just going to take the day off. And then, of course, today I wake up to a 3% overnight move to the downside. So, yeah, Pride Month is cooked. Yeah, slap the like button either way, guys. Let's do a giveaway at least. Let's do a giveaway at least, even if it doesn't, even if it doesn't set up anything for me here. I'm not bearish. Some of you guys are maybe bearish that are hunting shorts from up here. So, if that's you, all the power to you. But yeah, we can at least run a giveaway for sure. We got TRADEIFY accounts to give away, LUCID accounts. I think I still have a code for Apex as well. So yeah, we got giveaways to do, boys and girls. I'll bribe you for your like on the stream. Getting off, preserving my funded challenge. I'm down 1.2K on the eval. All right, Bobby. If you're heading out, man, hopefully see you tomorrow. Good call. I guess cutting up, knowing when to cut it. Gonna be opening up 11 a.m. here, chat. Let you win, let me win. What's up, buddy? You wanna say hi? You want to say hi? Or no? Oh. Come on. Oh. Don't hit me in the nuts. What, long or short? Next time I take a loss, I'm just going to say he hit the buy button for me. Would you guys buy that or no? He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Cute cat. Your breath stinks. Yeah, new hour here. Does the closure in the 1 hour bullish OB not put you off longs? Does the hourly, wait, what? Does the closure in the 1 hour bullish OB? I don't love the close, but I mean, I don't hate it either. Like technically, we closed above 50% of the bullish OB. You can see the hourly candles here. So no, buddy. He thinks I'm done and that he's gonna go on a WALK. You sit that ass down. We're just getting started, pal. Does he also trade? Yes. Yes, he does. Absolutely, absolutely. Can we not barcode now, please and thanks? DeLucas, by the way, man, congrats. I saw that you posted, I saw this yesterday, man. You posted that you got was it another payout? Or wait, or was I seeing this late? June 17th? Oh, I literally didn't see this, Jonesy, until yesterday, but congrats, man. And congrats, Mario. My bad, Jonesy. I thought, for some reason, I thought you posted that yesterday. Congrats, though, either way. Sempi, my bad, man. What do I do on losing streaks? Gotta be 7 losses in a row at this point. I mean, they happen, man. What do I do? I mean, what can I do? Bury that shit deep down. Don't complain about it because nobody gives a shit. And keep showing up. Keep refining your process. Work on your psychology. And have a plan. Trade your plan. That's all you can do, man. That's all you can do. It's not really going to get easier per se. Right? It's just losing streaks are part of it. Losing streaks are part of it. Do you still journal every trade you take? I'm not gonna lie to you, chat. I really don't. I used to journal a fuck ton. I have like notebooks somewhere. One of my drawers, I have like 2 notebooks full of like trade journals. I have a whole fucking like Google I have like a whole Google Drive that was like nothing but screenshots of trades. And like I made a Google spreadsheet. This is what I used to do for journaling after a while. Is what I would do is I would take a Google spreadsheet and I would basically go month by month and I would separate it obviously week by week within that month. And then I would have screenshots of like higher time frame, pre-market analysis. I would do like a screenshot from my trading view of the setup, like before entering a trade. I'd have the setup like during the trade and then a screenshot of what happened afterward, regardless of my result, right? Whether it was a break even, TP, partial, did it end up going to my full target? Did it not, right? So I had like, that used to be my method for journaling for a while. Otherwise, yeah, I've kind of been slacking, if I'm being honest. I mean, you can call it slacking if you want. I genuinely think, though, that it's kind of like back testing in a way. For those of you guys that haven't been trading for a while, you're probably going to not agree with this, but for those of you guys that have been trading for like a long fucking time, like 5+ years, there definitely comes to a point where like more back testing doesn't serve you that much. You can journal if you want to, but at the end of the day, when you fucking blow your shit up, you already know why you blew your shit up. It really didn't have a whole lot to do with, oh, this fucking fair value gap failed because there was an SMT this time. Like, give me a fucking break. That's just bullshit, to be honest with you. Like, everything in trading is probabilities. If you blow your shit up, it's because of you and you alone, not because of your fucking fair value gap failing. Like, I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. I'm sorry, that's just the way it is. right? Like most of you guys are really, 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 really good traders. Technical analysis is the easiest part of trading. It's everything that comes along with risk management and psychology that is what is keeping you from being maybe more profitable than you already are or profitable in general. I've yet to meet a person. Let me just put it like this. I've yet to meet a person that has, well, I noticed that I was trading this morning on my period, and that's why I blew my account. So now when I'm on my period, I don't trade anymore. I just haven't met that person. Not to say that they're not out there, but you know, to each their own. I think there comes a point where too much of a good thing can be a bad thing. I guess I don't know how else to put it. What serves me a lot more current day is I'm obviously streaming most days, or I'm at least recording myself while I'm trading. And it has done me way more favors to actually like go back, and if I need to like analyze myself, I literally go back and I just watch myself talk about the markets, talk about my trades, like watch myself while I'm in a trade. Now, obviously, not all of you guys are going to maybe be doing that, but like that's way more telling for me because I'm literally seeing everything in real time, like, and I'm trying to like talk through a trade as it's playing out or an idea as it's setting up. So this is me, like me speaking about what I think is going to happen and what I'm going to be waiting for to take a trade. I'm actively journaling like right fucking now in real time. Skipping leg day. Well, that's a, well. Not good at holding. If I would hold my winners, I'd make more. Hold my winners, I'd make more. Yeah. Honestly, I used to have such a simple system for holding trades, and it had everything to do with the economic calendar. This was like all during like Biden's presidency. And you guys know what I'm talking about if you guys have been trading for a while. It was like if there was a no news day, TP1. TP1 low hanging fruit, call it a day. If it was a red folder day, those were the days you held for extended targets. And it was almost like, I don't want to say it was automatic because nothing is automatic, but it was, I mean, that was really all I really relied on. And obviously since we've had a new president, new administration, just with so much craziness going on, you can't, I shouldn't say you can solely rely on that anymore. Oh, damn dumb. Beginners should learn. Please don't spam. Ball with Tay. I mean, what are you doing, bro? All right, I'm not even gonna answer you anymore. You're going in timeout. What a dumbass. What are you doing? What are you doing? No, you shouldn't learn. You shouldn't learn to read price action. What kind of question is that? No, you shouldn't learn that. I mean, yeah, journaling is important. You know, but even that is only going to get you so far. Is I guess the point I was trying to make, Vincent. I've never, backtesting is important. Journaling is important. It's all important. But, you know, it ain't going to be just because you journal. You're not going to magically, just because you journal doesn't mean you're magically going to become like a better, better at managing your psychology when you start getting emotional or things like that. You know, because once you start to find out, and it doesn't take very long at all, you start to find out pretty quickly what puts you on tilt. I think we can all agree with that. You're right. You don't need to be journaling for 6 years fucking straight to figure out what puts you on tilt. You can probably figure that out within like a week or two, to be honest. And then it's the same. It's usually the same type of things that set up time and time again that will put you on tilt again the next time. So how many times do you need to write down what got you tilted before you start just controlling yourself from going on tilt? I mean, that's really all it is at the end of the day. All a profitable trader is, in my opinion, is just simply somebody that at somewhere along the line crossed the threshold of not being able to control themselves to all of a sudden being able to control their emotions while trading. That's literally all a profitable trader is. The ones that are more profitable are just better at doing that, right? Listen, it's what me and Kevin said a while ago. It's like counting calories when you start dieting. After 2 years of eating the same food, you don't need to count calories. Oh, I missed that one. My bad. That is a good analogy. Yeah. I mean, come on. You think Kevin and Crypto Surfer are out here watching YouTube videos on how to train after training for years and years and years? Probably not, right? Trading's the same thing. Conditions change. Conditions change, obviously, but at the end of the day, the market still only goes up or down. You can still only go long or short. And whether you make money or don't make money is going to be based on how well you follow your plan. Also true, Kevin. Also true. Buddy. Hey. Don't. Buddy's just going to town licking himself. Hey. Yeah, you. Do you take the fast route or slow route for passing your evals? I would say fast route now, but when I first started trading props, I went slow. It just depends on your situation. If you can't afford to like blow a couple of them, right? Then just take them slow. If you're like an earlier trader that you're still trying to figure out like your habits, and you can't like truthfully disassociate an eval account from a funded account, then go slow. Like you don't need to go fast. If you're a little bit more experienced trader and can afford to maybe blow a couple accounts to get to a past one, then it makes more sense. But it really just depends on your situation. Don't worry about what someone else does, right? You got to look at your situation and trade your situation. And just be honest with yourself. How in the F you can enter a trade by pressing Shift S? Is it possible to unbind that because of TradingView shortcut? Yeah. If you do Shift S or Shift B, it's going to put you in. I don't know if there's a way to undo that, to be honest. If somebody in the chat has an answer to that, let us know. I don't know if you can or not, to be honest. Some say it's like 50% of the game. Yeah, that tilt is what I figured as well, but it helped you for the point. Well, that's what I mean. So like tilting, like, you know, or journaling, I should say, will help you identify like maybe what causes you to go on tilt. But once it's only going to be a couple of things, guys. Like when we go on tilt as traders, it's really not that fucking deep. It's not that complicated. It's usually like one of a couple of things happen. You fucking got break even stopped. It went to your TP after. It stopped you out. It went to your TP after. I don't know. Like, some variation of that, or like missing a trade that goes to your target because you overthought something and now you're trying to manufacture a setup that isn't there because now you're feeling FOMO because you missed out on the trade that you were thinking about taking, but you didn't take it for whatever reason. Like these are the things that cause tilt. Sometimes it's all of those things. So what does that tell you over a long enough period of time? 6 years later, if you're still doing that, is you journaling that down really helpful? No. The real answer is You need to quit fucking around or you need to stop trading. That is the answer. Because if you don't fucking stop, that's not going to stop. Your results aren't going to magically change. You're going to keep getting the same result. So if something changes, that is when you'll start to turn the corner to profitability as a trader. But if you never turn that corner, like, I'm sorry, no journaling is going to help you. It's just, that's the game. That is what it is. So, you know, it's kind of like, it's just like the whole backtesting thing. Too much of a good thing can be a bad thing, right? People sit there and they have a red week or they have a losing streak and they're just like, let me go spend 2 more hours backtesting. It's just like, brother, it's not going to magically fix nothing either. And some people get like so, I don't know, some people get so pissy when I say stuff like that because they get so emotionally attached to the idea of journaling and the idea of backtesting religiously. But yeah, at some point, either you change or you just change careers because you're going to keep getting the same result either way. Or if you don't, I should say. I recently scaled up to 10 150K instant funded accounts after a big payout. I feel like I'm closing trades early due to copy trading all the accounts and emotions. Yeah, Joey trades. That is a real thing. Going from like trading on one account or even a couple accounts to like all of a sudden trading a lot, like 5, 10 plus. Yeah. Honestly, dude, biggest thing I would say, Joey, would actually still be to size down or trade not all of them at once. Because it is a big jump that you're not really expecting. You think it's like going to be this easy transition from like, oh, I just copy these across 20 accounts and now I'm going to be 20 times richer. But you don't realize that until you start doing it, that it actually is psychologically a big difference. So I would say size down or trade less at a time. Because it is kind of just a muscle that you work your way into. You got to build it up. A lot of traders forget that the setup will present itself again. That's true, Lone Wolf. New mustache. Thank you, man. Well, it's not really new, but... Yep, summer stash, summer 2026. Boys, summer solstice already here and gone, by the way. Days are starting to get shorter as we speak. Ain't that sad? Before trading, I did network marketing, direct sales. I did that for probably like 7 or 8 years. And then to be honest with you, I kind of got sick of working with people and just being in sales in general. Like for those of you guys that are in sales of any sort, like you guys know that it's definitely a grind. Now, sales is a great industry. It's obviously every business is sales and marketing at the end of the day. So it's all great skill sets to learn and to, if you're in a sales role, your commission and your ability to make money is virtually unlimited, which is obviously awesome. But to be honest with you, I mean, it can be easy to burn out just dealing with people all the time. Whether you're doing any sort of actual sales and or sales, like sales leadership training, which I also was doing. I shouldn't say a lot of, but like, part of it was sales leadership as well and dealing with teams, sales teams. And yeah, you guys would be surprised how many people say they want to make money, but they really don't. They like the idea of making money. They're not willing to actually do anything about it. Kind of like people in fitness, right? Everyone says they want to be in shape, but they don't actually want to do the work. So it's like, sorry, man, what do you want me to do? I can't save you. I can't do it for you. Yeah, we'll see here, guys. I'm watching this area. Obviously, it's 11:20 already, so it's getting late in the morning session. This hourly candles structure is starting to look like shit. So it might be for the best to just call it for the day. Got the 15-minute inverse as well. We are in OTE of this range. I'd hate to walk away from my computer. All of a sudden, I come back. It's like bouncing from here, but I don't know. It's starting to kind of be. It's starting to get to that time of the day where it's like not really giving us what we're looking for per se. So it might be better to wait for PM session at this point, if this sets up anything in general at all. So let me know, boys and girls. What do we have for likes here? 168 likes. Let's run a giveaway, chat. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's run a giveaway. Do you guys want to do Discord or random number in the chat? How do you guys want to do a giveaway today? Everybody wants to go to heaven. That's, oh, yeah. Well, not everybody wants to go to heaven. This is your chance, Blake. This is it. Let's do number. Let's do number. We did Discord last time. We'll do Discord tomorrow. Maybe we'll do like duck race tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a duck race tomorrow. Let's do number because then you guys can't say that it's rigged. If Blake wins, it'll be because he actually guessed the random number. You guys can't say it's rigged. It's all right. How many people we got on here? 330 at the moment. Yeah, we could do. All right. All right, guys. You guys can guess. We're going to basically, you guys can spam numbers between the range that I give you. You guys can spam numbers between the range that I give you. Please hold. I did not give you a range yet. Asif is trying to... Now I got to change the range. I got to change the range. He was within the range. Now I got to change it. All right. But you can spam numbers. You can spam numbers, and whoever guesses the correct number will win the giveaway account. The winner of the giveaway will have their choice on whether they want a code for an Apex account, a TRADEIFY 50K growth account, or a 50K flex account with Lucid. Guys, what are you doing? We haven't started yet. We haven't started yet. Holy shit, boys. I feel like a teacher in elementary school. When she's just like looking at the class like, I'll wait. No, don't worry. We can stay after class. Oh, all right, guys. Hey, fucking chill out now. Relax. I feel like I got to change the range again. Jeez. All right. Let me turn the slow mode off so you guys can do your thing. All right. The range is between 9,000 and 9,999. On your marks, get set, go. Best of luck, chat. The first guess, the first correct guess will be the winner. We'll see. Good luck, chat. Good luck. I feel like I should hide this. So you guys can't see if it's too high or too low. I don't know if that gives it away or not, but... All right, we're at 250 guesses. 300 guesses. The range is between 9,000 and 9,999. 400 guesses. 450. 450. Can I get 500? 500 guesses. 500 guesses. Can we get 550? 550. 550. Do I hit a 600? Do I hear 600? Oh, I wish I could talk like an auctioneer. That'd be sick. I don't know how they do that. 600 guesses, boys. 600 guesses. Who wants it? Who wants it? Who really wants it? I need to know. 700 guesses. Relax, buddy. Hang on. 750. Who wants it? Who wants it? All right. We'll bring it back down here. We'll bring it back down here. Boom. Oh, my God. He got it. It wasn't Blake, but this guy got it. I feel like, oh, no. Mr. I get up too early. Mr. I get up too early. Congratulations, Mr. I get up too early. We have ourselves a winner, chat. Like 800 guesses almost. Let me turn slow-mo back on. You guys can stop spamming. We do have a winner. We do have a winner. Mr. I get up too early. Mr. I get up too early. Congratulations, man. If you guys are not in the Discord, hop in the Discord. This is where I facilitate all the giveaway codes for future giveaways. Mr. I get up too early. Come over here, submit a ticket, and then let me know what prop firm you would like. TRADEIFY, Lucid, or Apex, man. Congratulations. Congratulations. Joey trades. Green is green. Nice, dude. Very nice. W. All right. Congrats, man. And, yeah, I'm going to call it there for the morning chat. I will have my eyes peeled come, the new 4-hour open around 2 o'clock, maybe early PM session. But, yeah, we did end up not getting any sort of, like, continuation, right? Just kind of a trade up, straight back down here. We do have another sell side level at 518. As of right now, we have traded up into this lower 4-hour. So perhaps we do see price come for this low here first. So we'll see. We'll see. But I'm going to call it a morning for now, as we're not getting any setup here to play the idea that I was working with. So that will be that, man. That will be that. Appreciate you guys showing up. Hit the like button on your way out. I'll be back live here tomorrow morning, 9:15 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. We don't have any news tomorrow, so nothing to worry about there. If you guys would like to support the stream and get funded, code Tyler will give you the best discount at your firm of choice. Otherwise, guys, don't be too big of a degen today. Big overnight move, so I would say just be careful. And don't do anything I wouldn't do, man. I'll be back live tomorrow morning. So enjoy your guys' Tuesday. We'll see ya later on. Peace out, chat.
Wake up early, coffee to my lips. Tyler trade streaming, giving us tips. The NASDAQ hustle riding up high. Charts on my playground, never ask you why. ICT moves, smart money flows. Precision like an arrow, yeah, that's how it goes. Stop loss is shaking, but I hold my ground. Payouts stacking while the beats pound. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Now time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Tyler trades, yeah, he's calling the plays. Future's bright while the market sways. If you run it, we don't delay. Stack those wins every single day. Every single day. Snap, time to break the mold. Risk to reward, pure liquid gold. Liquidity grabs, making it rain. I'm in sync with Tyler, bringing the gain. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age. Party lights, flashing charts on the screen. Profit targets hidden, living the dream. Man of the hour, Tyler takes the stage. ICT king, ruling the day trader age.